Hello, alright, I'm back. It's just 10:43 p.m. It's the same day that I recorded the first part. Um, but yeah. What's this? Wait. Okay, let me get this out. Thank you to everyone who worked so hard on the control simulation. I can't imagine how tedious it must have been to so delicately hide Monica's elevated permissions from her without disrupting our connection to the VM. Just to clarify, all the recordings labeled side stories are part of the control system, right? I'm noticing details of the characters' lives here and there differ from a little bit from those in VM1, even trivial ones. Is that part of the butterfly effect from some of Monica's more fundamental changes, or is it a result of her just messing around with the other characters in VM1 as an experiment or for fun? So if I'm keeping track, we have what, like 5 different universes in total, with 3 or 4 of them being created and destroyed by Monica, of course. It's funny because I keep wanting to speculate on which one is the real universe, and in reality they all are. As real as ours is, anyway. What the heck is going on? Okay, I have no idea what's up with this Metaverse Enterprise Solutions, but I got other mail that I read later. I'm on leave the rest of the week. Contact Ravi if you need scheduled server time, but I expect my jobs to run for a few days since we've collected so much data this week. How will we arrange a meeting to discuss the results when I return? Like, obviously there's some story going on in the behind the scenes, but like I don't know what's going on. Also, my recording thing, like it's right here, but it's blocking some stuff, so hopefully that doesn't hinder anything. And let's just look at any pictures we have. Oh yeah, okay. Poem, other poem. Wait, I have no idea. Okay, and then we got the CGs, and then we got this. Interesting. Yeah, so I got a few achievements and whatever, but anyway, we're gonna start respect. Because, it's very late and totally no one's gonna hear me saying this at night. Okay. It's been several weeks since the club officially started, and I still have my water bottle there. It's not very full. Though their initial setbacks, the 3 members of the club so far, Monica, Sayori, and Yuri, have increased their collective bond within the club. Sayori has taken in some of Yuri's high fantasy literature, and all 3 of them, led by Sayori, have taken an interest in poetry. On a day like any other, the 3 find themselves suddenly interrupted by the club room door opening. And in walks in a girl none of them had seen before. Whoa, new music. Hi. Sayori tugs excitedly at Monica's sleeve. Yuri shifts in her seat and buries her eyes in her book. Are you here for the literature club? Yeah. Yay, that's great. Thanks for stopping by. It's kind of a small club still, so it's really exciting to see new faces. Yeah. Come and sit down, Sayori. You can sit at my desk. Sayori prances over to her desk and presses her palms onto it. Oh, and Yuri can make you some tea. Yuri looks up at Sayori in protest for having attention drawn to her. Natsuki silently glances between everyone and sits down next to Sayori. Monica follows by sitting nearby. The sudden gathering prompts Yuri to stand up, deciding that standing in the corner and making tea doesn't sound so bad after all. Okay, then how about we all introduce ourselves? Okay. I'm expecting maybe it won't go so well. But, this is the Natsuki and Sayori. Natsuki and Monica met. Okay. Well, I'm Monica. I'm the one who started the club. I was originally in the debate club, but I really wanted to do something I felt more passionate about, if that makes sense. So I started the literature club as a way for people to express themselves through writing, or reading, or whatever kind of literature. You know, I figured it was your club. You have that vibe. What vibe? Oh, you know, like, never mind. I'm not gonna judge people I just met like that. Yeah, actually, very adult-like of you. I always judge people so hard. Oh, no you don't, Sayori. Yes, she does. Yuri's deadpan voice carries across the room, and Suki giggles. I'm Sayori. I just like learning about everyone and making friends. Oh, and I also like poetry. Oh yeah? Very adult-like of you. I'm an adult. The sound of Yuri's electric kettle steaming up fills the room. Oh, that's Yuri. Sayori lowers her voice. She's kind of shy, but she's really nice and super smart. She likes big fantasy books and tea, and I love her. Well, I guess I'll leave you then. I'm Natsuki. I like listening to music and hanging out downtown and stuff. My favorite ice cream flavor is strawberry. Oh, let's get ice cream. My favorite flavor is probably cookie dough, or maybe chocolate. It's cookie dough. Mango's probably vanilla. What the heck? I take way too many online quizzes. The ice cream ones are always accurate. What? What's yours favorite? Natsuki shrugs. Probably green tea. I'm just joking. I have no idea for Yuri. Still, it's pretty chill here. Do you just like hang out, or do you actually do club stuff? Oh, well, we do club stuff too. It just hasn't been very structured yet since we only have like 3 members. So we kinda just loosely spend our time doing stuff we like. But I think it's about time we start like with some more structured club activities. It's been a while now since I started the club, so yeah. With that being said, what kind of literature are you into, Natsuki? Anything you'd like the club to get into? Oh, well, I guess I'm literature. Well, I like manga. Manga? Hey, why'd you say it like that? I want to read manga in the club. Wait, hold on a second. It sounds so great. Like, after all, I've been doing all this, Yuri turns, returns to the desk with a tray of teacups, which she sets down on her desk. After all of the deep, immersive reading I've been doing, I wouldn't mind doing something a little more simple. Manga isn't simple. If you think that, you just don't understand the nuance. I didn't mean simple like that. Well, anyway, putting manga aside, is there any kind of literature there? Other kind of literature there? Not really. In that case, have you considered the anime club? Hey, Monica, you aren't showing respect. Are you serious? I'm not gonna join the anime club. It's full of weird guys. Come on, is that a big of a deal? Manga is literature, right? I mean, I guess if you consider the literal definition of literature, then technically, I get it. Look, I'll do whatever club activities you want. Can I please just join? I won't bother anyone. If I can just, like, keep my manga and hang out after school, I'll literally do whatever you want me to do. That's fine, right? Yeah, I guess there's nothing wrong with that. Oh my god, thank you. You're the best. I almost cleaned up my locker, so I'm gonna start getting it, okay? Yeah, she's kind of just, coming in for a safe place. But, you know, if Monica shows that respect, then maybe things will change, you know? And see who stands up. Need some help? Yeah, I got it. I don't want you to see my locker. If you say so, there's no way it's worse than mine. I hope you never find out then. Natsuki exits the club room, leaving everyone in silence, save for the sound of Yuri sipping her tea. I'm such a pushover. Hey, it's not that bad. Natsuki seems like a lot of fun. Maybe, but I mean, she has like no actual interest in literature, you know? That's normally fine, but she said she would participate in the club activities like it's some kind of obligation. Her tea is going to get cold. Yeah. Wait, that's not related. Well, I think everyone deserves a chance. Especially if we can bring her happiness. Besides, maybe she'll take a liking to literature. Are you sure you just don't want to read her manga, Sayori? Hey, who do you think I am? Sorry, I didn't mean that. I just feel really uneasy about this. Do you have any opinion, Yuri? Not particularly. She said she wasn't going to bother anyone. That includes me, so... Does that mean I bother you? No, you're a pleasure to be around. I was just fishing for a compliment. I know. But still, I really think we should give her a chance. Yeah, alright. but I'm going to start enforcing club activities. I'm willing to cooperate. Suddenly, the three of them hear a thump against the door. What was that? Sayori stands up and walks over to the door and opens it. Thank you. Carrying 3 boxes of what is presumably manga, Natsuki grunts and wobbles inside before slowly bending and dropping a stack on the floor as gently as she can. That's quite a collection. Sayori giggles in excitement while catching her breath, and Natsuki replies. There's still one more box. I can put them away myself. I know how to organize them. Monica anxiously glances between Sayori and Yuri. Is this really okay for the club? Maybe it's what she really needs to kick the club into gear before everyone gets too complacent. I still can't read. I mean, I'd assume that it deteriorates over time, but like, still, it's sad. It seems like things are finally going to start getting more serious. At the next club meeting, Monica is the first to arrive. But ever since Natsuki joined, she feels a lot less relaxed. Why am I so nervous? Monica paces, trying to figure out her feelings. Natsuki said she wasn't going to bother anyone, so why does it feel like the atmosphere has changed so much? While Monica thinks, the club door opens, revealing Natsuki carrying a box. Monica forces a smile as Natsuki makes her way to the closet. Natsuki forces one in return. Need help? No, I got it. Monica awkwardly starts some kind of... I can't read. Monica awkwardly tries to start some kind of conversation, but fails. Curious, she peeks into the closet where Natsuki's stashing all her manga. Once dull with school supplies, the shelves are now vibrant with bright colors and cute-looking artwork. You know, the top shelf's pretty empty. Maybe we should keep it up there. I can't reach up there. That would be so inconvenient. Yeah, but... Monica sighs. The teachers are going to ask what all this manga is doing here, and I have to tell them it's for the literature club. So? Monica backs off and slumps into a desk. With this kind of tension, it feels like the relaxed atmosphere accumulated over the past few weeks is sucked right out of the room. Good afternoon! Sayori spins into the club room. Dude, you're spitting everywhere today. Oh, I see someone's in a good mood. Yeah, because I have this. Sayori brandishes a cookie wrapped in plastic. I found some money and got a cookie. Wait, you found money? Ooh, that's so pretty. As Sayori trots over the closet, the colorful shells catches her eye. I mean, it's not that much, but you know. Which one do I start with? You can start by giving me a bite of that cookie. No way. I saved up all my luck to find that money. If you want to enter into my kingdom, you need to pay tax, peasant. Boo. Defeated, Sayori unwraps the cookie and breaks off a piece for Natsuki. Then, Yuri suddenly walks into the club room. Monica glances over her with fleeting eye, and Yuri returns with a quick nod of understanding. Well, everyone's here now. Despite the club only having one person more than before, it somehow feels twice as lively. Okay, I think today we should go over some potential club activities and see which ones we want to do first. We have 4 members now, so it'd be great if we found some stuff to do as a group. Does that sound good to everyone? I agree. Okay, so I have some ideas of my own, but I want to hear your ideas too. I'm gonna die. Okay. Okay. Well, I've been having a lot of fun learning about everyone else's interests. Maybe we can give each person a day to share their favorite kind of literature with everyone else. Well, maybe. Something tells me that. Monica glances at Yuri and Natsuki, who both appear very unwilling to even consider each other's interests. Maybe we can try to come up with something that everyone can enjoy equally? You know, like we all go on a book to read or something like that. I think we should all collectively try to expand our interests rather than just stick to things we're familiar with. Why does it feel like I'm being targeted here? Natsuki, didn't you say you'd go along with whatever the club wanted you to do? Well, yeah, but it doesn't make it okay for you to ignore everyone else's preferences. I like Sayori's suggestion. Yeah, me too. Yeah, but... Monika's voice trails off. She's gonna agree to it anyway. Although she let Natsuki join the club, Monica finds it incredibly difficult to relent to her demands. If Natsuki doesn't respect the club, why shouldn't Monica have to yield to Natsuki's opinion on anything? Natsuki, are you sure you don't have any other literature interests that you can share with the club? I swear, I don't mind if you keep, manga in here, but I just... Natsuki cuts off Monica by suddenly standing up. Well, it's obvious I'm not wanted here, so I'm just going to leave. But I would really appreciate you being more upfront about it. Okay, I think you're kind of... I need water. I need the water. Holy shit. Perfect. Okay, I think you're kind of jumping to conclusions here, but you're free to do whatever you want. Suki shoots Monica a quick glare before walking straight out of the room. Oh no. Whoa. Okay. Wow. I was not expecting Sayori to go lightning speed. Sayori runs after her, leaving just Monica and Yuri. For the second time today, Monica slumps down at her desk. Why am I such a jerk? No, she's a jerk. She's just making me feel this way. Monica looks up at Yuri, seeking affirmation. Yuri looks away. She probably just went around looking for the smallest club she could find so that she doesn't have to participate. But you have to consider why she wants to find a club. How does she expect me to give her respect when she has no respect for the club? Am I wrong, Yuri? I'm not good at these things. Monica sighs. Me neither. I just have no idea what to do. I don't want to hurt anyone, but I feel like it's not wrong to enforce a club vision. You know, like, people should join because they want to express their passion for literature, or at least develop it. So maybe she's not a good fit for the club after all. Monica sits in silence, afraid to accept her tentative conclusion. Yuri looks tense, but she doesn't seem to want to add anything. You can go back to reading. I know this doesn't concern you. It does. It does? How? Well, I just can't comfortably read in an atmosphere where the peace has been disturbed. Oh. Well, great. I'm just reading the whole club then. That's not an accurate conclusion to make. I know. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of voicing my frustration. And I guess guilt. It's like my frustration wants to blame her, but my guilt wants to blame me. Why is it the hardest to be rational during the times you need it the most? I don't think you're being irrational. I think Natsuki is. She has no authority to walk in here and make demands of a club. Your club. Something as ridiculous as manga has no place here. The fact that you're even storing it for her should make her completely indebted to you. Well, you're right, but... I don't know, isn't it kind of harsh to say things like it's ridiculous and has no place here? Do you not feel the same way? You've been doing everything you can to avoid associating the club with it, so I assumed you felt the same way about it. That's not true. Well, recalling her confrontations with Natsuki, a realization starts to set in. You may be right. I mean, if it was anything besides manga, would I really be acting like this? Maybe I've just been convincing it myself. Stumble upon randomly, but like, no, you can do it. I just got randomly. I don't know. It has the word no in it. I don't remember. But yeah, you just have to press exit DDLC, and then it's like when it's saying, "Are you sure?" You just say no. Yeah, it's very easy. Yeah. Yo, okay. I don't know how much of that you heard, but yeah, I was just talking to someone, a brother, because we're both conspiring to get all the achievements and all the good stuff in this game. I have to remember that at 19 minutes something happens, so maybe I'll cut it out. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, back to it. Maybe I've just been convincing myself that it has nothing to do with manga. I'm really upset I would let myself do that. With a sigh, Monica walks over to the closet. She finds herself staring at the colorful shelves. It's just, this really wasn't what I had in mind for the club about literature. There shouldn't be anything wrong with that. Monica starts defending her position once again. It's a complicated issue that Monica had failed to consider before now. Where is the line even drawn at what's considered literature? Lost in thought, she reaches into one of the larger boxes and pulls out a volume, inspecting it for no particular reason. The cover features 4 girls striking cute and exaggerated poses, all dressed in short skirts. Yeah, I mean, amused by the absurdity of the cover, Monica opens the book. And then she gets hooked on manga. Okay, wait. Alright, there's a few things. Yo! Okay, I don't really know it was. Let's see, we got anyone else? Oh, we got mail. Character discrepancy. What the heck is going on? Okay. Having run the control simulation for a while, it's evident that a certain character is missing from any mention or appearance. The main character? This makes you speculate that Monica's meddling is less clumsy than we think, because she would have to manufacture this character herself as a way of forcing the interaction between her and the user. Could that be why such a character has a limited and dissonant personality traits, or am I reading too much into this? I'll open an issue and start tracking info and observations of the anomaly of this character appearing. Interesting. And there's music, but we've heard it anyway. Yeah. Alright, we're going to respect. Part 2. We're going to get so respected. We're going to see so much respect. Okay. This sucks. Why is Monica such a jerk? She should be grateful I even joined her stupid club. It's not like she can find any members. Monica's usually really nice. She cares so much about everyone in the club being happy. Yeah, right. Well, she usually does. Maybe when she's not busy being so judgmental. So what if I'm in the manga? Why can't one person Why can't just one person accept it instead of being so condescending about it? I accept it. I think it's cute. But come on, that's condescending too. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I just want to support you. Itsuki sighs. I know. Thanks. It just really sucks. Do you want me to talk to Monica? I don't know. It's not like it's gonna change her opinion of me. Like, even if you were to convince her to back off, that wouldn't suddenly make me feel like I'm actually welcome in the club. I should just find another club. Wait, you don't have to do that. You can figure this out, please? I mean, I'm the vice president, or at least I think I am. And I don't want you to leave. Everyone deserves to feel welcome and to be happy. I'm gonna die again. Okay. So, I want to make that happen. For you. I was wondering, what's the reason you decided to join the literature club? Oh, we can learn. Well, Mitsuki hesitates. It's kind of dumb. Oh, don't say that. There's no such thing as a dumb reason when everyone's welcome. I wasn't welcome. You were to me. So, just don't tell anyone, okay? Especially Monica. I promise. Mitsuki sighs. I'm just tired of everyone judging me all the time. I can't enjoy any of the stuff I'm into without people making snotty comments about it. Not that I care about what anyone else thinks, but you know, the signs for the literature club said that you can be yourself or whatever, so I decided it was at least worth a shot. But that was a lie, apparently. Mitsuki dejectedly kicks the toe of her shoe against the wall. Oh, and I like reading too. Really? How come you didn't say that to Monica? Well, I don't feel like it's really right to be like, oh, well, I guess I also like writing, so please don't expel me, and, like, I don't know. You don't have to make excuses to like what you like. Just a Yeah, to be like, well, I also like this thing, so please accept me. She was being so judgmental. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That I didn't just want to tell her something else she wanted to hear. She didn't deserve that kind of satisfaction. And even if she knew I was into writing, she would just be like everyone else and try to push me away from manga in favor of the more mature thing. The two of them remained silent for a while. Suri understands it's out of the question for Natsuki to return to the club room for today at least. Natsuki has a reason for wanting to join the club, just like everyone else. It's part of the club vision for her to be welcome. You deserve to accept yourself as much as everyone else does. It's supposed to be what the club is for. So, I'm going to do everything I can to fix this. I promise. It's lunchtime the next day. Okay. The cafeteria and hallways are bustling with students rushing to meet their friends and make the most out of their limited break time. Where could she be? Among them is Monica, who always leads lunch in her classroom, but she has some additional business today. Fearing that Natsuki would avoid coming to the club, Monica decided to try and find her during lunch so that she could make amends. After searching for an extensive time, Monica finally spots her. Despite her short stature, Natsuki's bright hair tips help her stand out. Oh, they stand out just a little, you know, from the crowd. Oh gosh. With suddenly feeling awkward, Monica is afraid to get closer. Natsuki is with some friends whom Monica doesn't recognize, and they're all energetically chatting together. It would be really tactless to just interrupt them. Whoa, we got new sprites. Oh yeah, did you end up joining the literature club or what? Huh? Of course I joined. Why wouldn't I? I told you she would join. Come on. You know she only joined because she wouldn't stop giving her stuff about the anime club. I told you I never wanted to join that stupid club. Oh, sure. Well, you have to give her some credit for at least making an effort to finally grow past that trash. True. Well, congrats on graduating middle school, Natsuki. We're proud of you. Shut up and let me do my thing. I'm just joking. You know we love you. Yeah, once the literature club makes you a famous writer, we'll be the first ones to buy your book. Why, you gonna buy some... Well, obviously, I want a signed copy. That was like years ago. Wait. Okay. You don't think I've grown out about it by now? I told you I was joking. Besides, good reminder of how far you've come since then. Not to mention, you couldn't have done it without us. It gives us a pass to joke about it. Yeah, sure. They grow up so fast. It brings a tear to my eye. Suki suddenly glances in Monica's direction, prompting Monica to quickly turn away and distance herself. She has friends who support her, but they're still kind of being ignorant. What the heck? That was horrible. I should have said something to defend her. Why do I have to be so conflict avoidant? Not that I deserve to say anything. I'm hardly better than them after the way I treated her. I'm so awful. I'm not doing anything right. After school ends, Monica distractedly makes her way out of to the club room. She finds Yuri inside, eyes on her book as usual. Monica picks a desk and slumps into it, something she seems to be doing rather often lately. Yuri, I don't think I can be club president. I suck at handling things that doesn't go like exactly my way. Yuri looks up her book. It's like the literature club is a place that you get to express yourself and listen in a way I don't like. I'm so mad at myself. And I'm especially mad that I didn't have the self-reflection skills to realize what I was doing. So much for maturity. Sorry, I really shouldn't be complaining out loud like this. There's just a lot on my mind. No. I enjoy listening. Really? Why? Yuri shrugs. It just makes me feel nice. Oh, well, I guess I'll just continue then. What? Yuri nods. Yeah, Natsuki has kind of a blunt attitude, you know? It made me feel like she wasn't taking the club seriously. I couldn't even figure out why she wanted to join. I started friends talking to her in the hallway during lunch, and they were just so mean to her, telling her to grow up and stuff like that. That the literature would help her grow out of manga just made me so mad. Like, just let her enjoy it. It makes her happy. Why are you trying to take that away from her? And that's what I thought. And that's when I had the thought. It was just reading. It was when I came to the realization that I was kind of doing the same thing, just in a roundabout way. I should have made her feel good about being passionate about something, but I just dismissed it. No, I was actually trying to avoid acknowledging it at all. I even did that with you, Yuri, when you first joined the club. You did? Yeah, I remember. Fantasy isn't all my thing, so I was trying to dismiss it. Then Sayori jumped in and took over the conversation. I should have reflected on that, but I didn't, because I just let Sayori handle it instead. And now I'm repeating the same mistake, except I really hurt someone this time. Monica shakes her head. I'm so tired of being afraid of things I'm not comfortable with. It's so stupid. Like, I can just picture how much joy it would bring Natsuki if I let her share her passion just a little. I'm so angry that her friends are treating her like that. I'm going to get them back. Get them back? Yeah, I'll get them back by making sure that this is the literature club that Natsuki wants, not the one that they want. Suddenly, Sayori bursts through the door, making Monica and Yuri jump. With a rare, stern face, she marches over to Monica's desk and sits down there. I'm having an intervention. Okay, I can do that because I'm vice president. Is this about Natsuki? Yes. Yeah, I know. I messed up. I'm super sorry. I was just talking to Yuri about it. Really? I was so dismissive of her passion that she felt threatened and probably just unloved her. Literally the opposite of what the literature club is supposed to be. I really need to make it up to her. Oh, yay, I did it! Thanks for the intervention, Sayori. I'm glad we're on the same page. Friendship wins again. So how do you want to make it up to her? I have a plan. Sayori, do you know if Natsuki's coming to the club meeting today? I don't think she is. I see. Monica was afraid of that, not because of her plan, but because she was facing the consequences of the damage that she inadvertently caused. But the only way to do the right thing is to face it head on. It's so easy to just duck away from the conflict and wait for it to blow over. But that's not enough. To truly respect someone's feelings after you've hurt them is to face them and admit your wrongdoing. Not the wrongdoing of mismanaging the club, but the wrongdoing of disrespecting Natsuki's feelings. And you know who I'm going to disrespect? This water bottle, because it's about to die. Perfect. Okay. Okay, do you think you can get her to come to the meeting tomorrow? I can do that. Okay, awesome. Yuri, you don't have to worry about anything, but thank you for being my friend. You're a good listener. Fidgeting with her hair, Yuri turns away to hide a smile. Well, I guess for today it's going to be a pretty quiet club meeting. I'm going to step out for a bit. Is that okay? Yeah, I'm just going to read with Yuri. Hey, is that one of Natsuki's books? How come it's out there? Yuri picks up the manga that was resting on an adjacent desk. Oh, that, Natsuki probably just left it out by accident. I thought she hasn't been coming to the club. Actually, Monica's been... Okay, Yuri, I'm sure there's just someone else who's using this classroom then, okay? Monica smiles at them both. Then with a wave, she exits the club room. I really shouldn't have left that out. If Sayori catches on, she'll definitely tell Natsuki, and that would get really awkward. Now, I wonder if there's a keyboard I could borrow from the music room. You're writing her a song? Wait, what? The time for the next club meeting has already arrived. Monica and Yuri are the first to arrive. Wait, did I read that right? Yes, it has. I'm so worried. Do you think Sayori's going to be able to bring Natsuki? Yes. How do you know? Well, she's Sayori. You know, you're right. Time slowly passes. I'm going to the other side of my bed. Monica sits and stands to pace around and sits again. But now I'm farther away from my computer, so I'll probably be even worse at reading than I am right now. Yuri's eyes don't move from her book. Then the door finally opens. Sayori marches inside. Behind her, Natsuki shuffles inside, nervously looking around the club room. We're here! Welcome back. Monica, the club president, stands up and greets them with a smile. Sayori picks a desk and takes a seat. Natsuki sits closely next to her. Looking back and forth between the club members, Monica is struck with a nostalgic feeling. She would stand in front of the club room just like this, struggling to picture just who may eventually be sitting before her. But imagination was never enough to predict just how unique and diverse each member would be. Each with her own struggles, her own reasons for seeking that vision that Monica had admittedly so vaguely advertised, seeking trust, understanding, respect. Whoa. What new lessons will the future hold for the Literature Club? Realizing she's getting ahead of herself, Monica takes a deep breath and returns to the present. Okay, everyone. The Literature Club is starting. We have an activity planned for today. Monica turns to face the chalkboard. On it, she writes manga in big letters. Today we're going to learn from an expert about the unique form of literature, manga. Oh, come on. Isn't this kind of forced? I know you don't actually want to do this, so just... Monica shakes her head. Natsuki, this is the hardest part. After making it fair, it'd be so easy to just smile and move on. Alright, it's gonna turn into a musical, because for some reason she wanted the keyboard. But that's not enough. Not this time. I'm sorry. It was wrong of me not to take you seriously when you were kind enough to show interest in my club. I thought about it, and I realized how biased I was against manga. It caused me to disrespect you, and I'm sorry. But I think you deserve to be able to share your passion with us. So, can I make it up to you? Well, thanks, but I know you're only doing this because Sayori told you to. Wait, that's not true. Monica planned this all by herself. I didn't even get a chance to talk to her. I was witness to that as well. This is the Literature Club. The Literature Club is the place where everyone gets to be themselves. We all have our own interests and our differences. It's my vision to let us freely express us. Express that. And it's my goal to respect everyone for them. So I just want to learn about the things that make you happy. I think that you deserve to share that joy as much as everyone else. Is that okay? Natsuki looks away and hesitates. But it's really dumb. This stuff I'm into. Monica smiles. She kneels in front of Natsuki's desk, looking her straight in the eye. What, you talking to her like a kid? If you like it, then it's not dumb. Oh, except for me. And Sayori, you're not dumb either. What the heck? You guys are so weird. Fine, I'll show you some of my manga. Only because you admitted that it's literature after all. Natsuki stands up. Oh yeah, I didn't say this before, but I'm actually into writing too. I'm kind of a pro. But I didn't want you to like me just because for that. Wow, really? I really did have you all wrong, Natsuki. Yeah, whatever. Today's not about that anyway, right? It's about manga, so hope you're ready. Am I gonna get a lesson? Okay. A week has passed since Natsuki returned to the Literature Club. Since then, the club activities have been in full swing. Each club member has received a date in the spotlight to share all their favorite kinds of literature with each other. As another meeting draws to a close, Monica approaches Natsuki on the way out. Natsuki, are you in a hurry home or anything? Me? Not particularly. Why? Oh, there was just something I wanted to show you, if you had a few minutes. Whoa, we're gonna get piano. Wait! Okay. I know what image is coming up. Sure, what is it? What is it? It's not in here. Can you follow me to the music room? The music room? Why? Well, you'll see. You know, I was thinking back. We got new backgrounds. And I already forgot how to play the piano. I can barely even move. Treble clef. Why is it so sharp? Oh wait, no, I guess it's, wait, what? I'm so confused. Middle C. E, middle C, E, F, G, A. I don't remember anything. Okay, let's just pretend we never saw that. Now, I was thinking back. When the club was just me and Ziori, we never talked about how we envisioned the club to turn out. We heard a lot about the place where people could express themselves. But she said something strange to me. She said I was trying to make the club that I needed myself more than anyone. But I think it wasn't until he joined that I fully understood that. Because he really taught me about myself. Like, things I probably was always too stubborn to admit. Oh, come on, you can't mean that. I didn't even do anything. I just, bought a bunch of manga and then I got fussy when I didn't have my way. It was really stupid of me to make such a big deal of it. No, honestly, I needed it. If you didn't express that you were hurt, I never would have realized that I did something wrong. Besides, your feelings are valid. You deserve to be heard and respected. It's just really hard to feel that way sometimes. You know, I really shouldn't care about what other people think in the first place, but when you're criticized by everyone around you just for being a certain way, it can really get hard to brush it off. It makes me feel like I'm the problem. Like I'm not doing enough to please someone else. Am I being too entitled if I just want people to like me without me having to hide a bunch of stuff about myself? I don't think I am. I just wish that sometimes people would appreciate me for who I actually am. As Monica listens, she vividly recalls how Natsuki's friends were treating her, and how naturally they did so. How long has she been fighting against that, refusing to change for others? I can only wish I was as strong as you are, Natsuki. You're so honest with yourself. I'm always trying to come out as perfect for other people. Anytime there's a hint of contention, I just crumble. But it's thanks to you that I really started thinking about this stuff. You really inspired me to start working on it. But like I said, I didn't even do anything. You were just being yourself. That's all you needed to do. And also, there's something else. Monica takes a breath. The thing is, I might have read a bit of her manga. What, you? What the heck? Why didn't you tell me? I'm sorry. I think I felt kind of embarrassed to admit it after I gave you such a hard time about it. I can't believe you, of all people, were reading manga behind my back. That's so funny. Yeah, well, I just flipped through one of them out of curiosity, but I ended up reading a whole bunch of it. I mean, one of the characters was in a literature club. What are the chances, right? You were reading Parfait Girls? Wow, you have good taste. Just one volume. And I kind of just picked it out randomly. Well, you have good intuition then. Oh. You have to tell me all your favorite parts. Well, I think this is some kind of weird fate. Because the character isn't just in a literature club, she also plays piano. It's just weird because I've always wanted to play piano. Learn piano. She was like the perfect person I always wish I was. If I just did what I wanted instead of second guessing myself. Wait. Monica walks over to the piano and sits down. She plays an absolute catastrophe. Yo, I always felt like I should only share the absolute best parts of myself. The parts that will impress people or make them like me more. After you join the club, I really realized how self-destructive that mentality is. We share things because we want to express ourselves. Sharing experience allows us to share our emotions. And I just felt I wanted to show you this because if it wasn't for you, I never would have started playing. Hey, I think the credit for that one goes for Parfait Girls, not me. No. Well, maybe it's true that Parfait Girls did put that thought into my head, but it was still you who inspired me to keep practicing every day. Every day? Because, you just make me feel like if I want to do something, I should just do it. I mean, I haven't been practicing for very long. I'm not really good at it, at all. But I wrote a song, and I was hoping... Wait, I don't remember the ending. Okay, whatever. But I wrote a song for the club, and I worked really, really hard on it. It doesn't have any words or anything, but, well, yeah. I want to hear it. Yo. Yo, I don't think Monica just begun. That was really nice. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's all. That was so good. It was? Yeah, are you kidding? You're like already a pro. Not even close. Does that song have a name? You said it was about the club, so yeah. It's called My Song, Your No. Because everyone brings something so unique to the club. It's completely different from how I first imagined it, I think. But it was like such a selfish perfectionist. It shouldn't be about me, it should be about everyone. And it's all of you who helped shape the club into what it is. I would never change that. Well, I think that's really thoughtful. And kind of flattering. I kind of feel like I don't deserve as much validation. I wasn't exactly very patient either when I first joined the club. It makes me feel like I should probably apologize too. I think I was really fed up about a lot of things, and I got frustrated after not getting my way in the club. So yeah, I really didn't mean to take it out on you. I was being really immature. If you get my stubborn butt to apologize, I guess you're doing something right. It's fine. I think I'm past it too. I think we're even. But it's really sweet that you were thinking about it. It takes a lot of maturity to reflect on that kind of thing. Dude, I don't know why, but like Natsuki actually is being very mature in the side stories. Well, I wonder who I got it from. Oh, never mind. Well, anyway, we're even as long as you let me keep my manga in the club room. You did admit it's a form of literature. You totally can't take that back now. You got me. The closet's all yours. I'll tell you what. I'll bring in a little something for the club tomorrow. I want you to do something nice in return. What kind of little something? Oh, you'll see. And I know what it is. But I don't think you'll be disappointed. Man, the Sayori foreshadowing the cupcakes was insane. The next club meeting ends up being a particularly tasty one. For a second I thought that said nasty, like what happened? But no, this is good. And the thing is, side stories, wow, just still through love. Balance, reflection, self-love. I'm actually pretty interested to see what in the world this might entail. Huh. Let's see the pictures. Yo, they're just chilling. Oh wait, what? Oh, yes, look at this. Man, your back's gonna hurt. Alright, well, have a fun time. Yeah, the art is pretty nice. And like, I know their art style is kind of changed, but I don't know. Like, when I saw the trailer and all this stuff, I was like, wow, it's completely different. It actually isn't that different. I don't know what I was talking about. Like, there's some change, but it's not that big. I think something about their shoulders are different. I don't know. I can't tell. But anyway, I think I'm gonna finish this set, and then the next one, I'm gonna finish that set. Hopefully I don't have to edit things together, because oh my gosh, it took so long to export the last one. Itsuki! Wait, what time is it? I didn't check. Oh shoot. You know what? It'll be fine. While Natsuki is messing with the orientation of her manga in the closet shelves, Sayori approaches from behind and pulls into her embrace. What? Hi. Hi. The Literature Club has been in full swing since Natsuki joined. Including her, the club is now comprised of 4 members: Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica. Each club member has received a day in the spotlight to share all their favorite kinds of literature with each other. Okay. Natsuki was first and shared a passion for manga, and Sayori shared a love for poetry as well as how she goes about writing it herself. Monica, who has multiple literary Monica, who has multiple literary interests I can't pronounce, decided to focus her day on short stories. And finally, Yuri managed to demonstrate her obsession with fantasy, with a little help and encouragement from Sayori. After the week was spent on presentations, Monica decided to give the club members this next week to freely explore each other's literary interests. Sayori, having spent most of her time in the club so far with Yuri's fantasy books, is rather excited to begin her journey into Natsuki's manga collection. I want to read with you today. Tell me which one I should pick. Oh, well, it depends on the kind of stuff you like. I mean, there's romance, drama, comedy, mystery. I like all of those things. Sayori reaches out and pulls a random book from the shelf and inspects the cover. Shouldn't this girl be wearing more clothes? You would've liked that one. Oh. Natsuki snatches... Panic. Natsuki snatches the book from Sayori's hand and replaces it on the shelf in a less conspicuous location. Okay, well, if you really have no preference, then let's start with something that's easy to get into. A lot of these don't start to get really good until a few volumes in, and I wouldn't ask someone to make that kind of commitment unless they're really into manga. I could handle it. I did it with Yuri's book at least. Well, I'm more considerate than that. Although I'm kind of impressed by your attention span if you put that much effort into her books. Now, I have the attention span of a donut, but I love my friends and I can do anything if it's for them. Well, okay then. Let's make it something that even donuts can read. I didn't say I was a donut, I just said that I had the attention span of one. Oh, you're trying to call me sweet? You're so cute. No, how did you get to that conclusion? And don't call me that. A donut? Cute. Ah, how come? I just don't like it. I don't need a reason. Understandable. Have a nice day. Natsuki yanks the book from the shelf and closes the closet doors. Someone asks you to stop, and you just need to stop. People need to realize that. I'm sorry, I really didn't mean to hurt you. No, sorry, it wasn't you. Natsuki shakes her head while pulling a second chair over your desk. I was talking about something else. I didn't mean to get angry all of a sudden. Natsuki averts her gaze and mumbles. You're like, well, a nice person, so I wasn't talking about you. I still learned a valuable lesson. Sayori speaks softly as well, feeling shy after receiving an unexpected compliment. Well, anyway, here's the book, so just start whenever you feel like it. What's it about? Well, it's like comedy, and there's romance too, obviously. Sayori looks at the title. It's called Love is Another Word for Luck. Okay. It's about a girl who keeps accidentally running into the same guys, and then found out, like... Well, you should just really... Okay. Find out she's going insane. You have to tell me what you think. I can already guess... Okay. I can already guess who you're gonna ship yourself with. It would be so funny if I'm right. Ship? I don't get it. Never mind. Let's not worry about that yet. Just make sure you tell me what you think. Oh, okay. I'll set then. Hey, maybe tomorrow we can do poetry too. Oh, yeah, I guess. But don't you want to finish this first? Yeah, but we could do both. I mean, unless you don't like poetry. Then I won't make you or anything. No, it's just... Well, never mind. We can work at it tomorrow. After the club meeting and Natsuki and your leave, Monica strikes up a conversation with Sayori. I see you got Natsuki to share some more manga with you. I really want to become better friends with her. She's so enthusiastic and expressive, but she seems kind of reluctant about poetry. I don't know if that means, I don't know if she's just scared that other people won't like her poetry, or is there something else? I don't know. But she's being a little bit weird about it. She's so enthusiastic and expressive. I could just listen to her talk. She's so cute. I'm not sure if I meant to say that to her, or if I just can't say it at all. I'm not sure if she meant I can't say that to her, or if I just can't say it at all. Say what? Nothing. I'm a woman of respect. I don't know why. I really like Sayori's the humor in this. And Natsuki is a woman of cute. Oh, I said it. What's so bad about that? I don't know. But you know, there's one thing I'm kind of worried about. Sometimes I'm afraid Natsuki actually doesn't like me very much. Oh, that's ridiculous. How come you feel like that? Well, I mean, just little signs. Like how she only says hi to me after I say hi to her first. It feels like she only gets excited to talk to me when it's about manga or novels that she likes. She seems just dismissive a lot. She was like that when I brought up poetry. Yeah, but that doesn't mean she doesn't like you. She's probably just shy, you know? Maybe. My stupid head is making me worry for no reason. It likes to do that. It's okay, try not to worry about it so much. Everything will be great. But you can always talk to me about any concerns you have. I'm here to help. And I'm here to drink water, yeah. You're the best. Oh man, I'm really running low. I got a very low supply. Alright, Sayori gives Monica a quick hug. Well, I'm gonna keep trying because I love her and want to get closer to her. You got this. Death. Okay. After the club meeting starts, Sayori's the last one in as usual. Trotting into the room, she sees Natsuki sitting alone by the closet reading what must be manga. Without hesitation, Sayori pulls up a chair and plops herself down right next to Natsuki. Hello there. Hi. What you reading? Can I read it with you? Natsuki pulls the book away from Sayori. You can't just start in the middle, there's spoilers. Besides, what about the one I gave you yesterday? Sorry, I was just curious. Well, anyway, I've been waiting forever for this line to come out, and it just came out yesterday, so... Oh, that's exciting. Well, I'll let you read it then. Can I sit next to you, though? Sure. It does seem pretty awkward. Sayori plops herself down next to Natsuki, and then pulls out a blank sheet of paper. Natsuki reads in silence, save for the periodic flutter of the page being released beneath his thumb. From Sayori's side, only the light tapping noises of her pen meeting the paper can be heard. What does she write? Oh, write poetry? Or is she writing notes? Time passes. Sayori's paper is filled with scribbles and margins are lined with stick figures. Sugi lets out a deep sigh and closes her book. Did you finish? No, where's the good stopping point? My head is swimming, I need a break. Natsuki stretches her arms. Aren't you bored? No, I was writing. Oh, I saw the stick figures and thought you were just bored. I just draw those when I'm thinking and waiting for inspiration. I read friends with them all. This is sad because she thinks the night sky is pretty, but she can't look up at the stars in public without everyone thinking she's a weirdo. This one has problems with his back, but the doctor can't figure out what's wrong with him. What the heck? You're the weirdo. Wanna read the poem again? Sure, I guess. Sayori slides the paper over to Natsuki. As Natsuki reads through the poem, she furrows her eyebrows. She slides the paper back over to Sayori. Don't you feel weird just sharing all your thoughts and feelings like that? There we go. Okay, yeah, so she doesn't want to share. I mean, you're suppose they're like really emotional. Is it bad? Well, no, it's just an observation. I think people can get closer to each other if they find ways of expressing their feelings. Well, Ziggy begins to protest, but she can't find a good way of putting her thoughts into words. Doesn't that depend more on the kind of friends he had? I don't know. To each their own, but I've never met anyone I'd feel comfortable sharing my feelings with. I don't know. I mean, like, some of the... Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm not even good at these fictional characters writing styles. But, like, I like poetry. Second favorite subject, I guess. But, like, I don't know, I'm not very good at it. But also, like, sometimes if you just use metaphors or just disguise it, kind of, you can let your feelings out without them, like, really being able to pick up on it. And if they just say, that's deep, well, like, whatever, I put my feelings out there, and maybe they understand it. I don't know. But at the same time, you want your feelings to be understood. But, I don't know. I guess being more blunt and direct, I can't say anything on this, but, like, I report poetry, and sometimes, and, like, depending on how serious the issue is, sometimes you just wanna use a very unrelated, not clear thing. I don't know. It's hard. I don't know. I'll be quiet now. Not that it's you, it's just how I am. So, you write poems? You never told me about that. I thought you just wrote other stuff. Yeah, that too, but you should... I mean, would you ever want to share? Like you said, I don't do that. But, can we talk about something else? I'm sorry. It's not your fault, it just makes me uncomfortable. I can't help it. Okay. And, also, other thing, I don't know why, but I kind of relate to Natsuki with how she's treating Sayori here. Like, because I'm not good at talking to people, but like you're being brusque, and brief, but you're coming off as rude, and you're not liking it, and you don't mean it, and you try to correct yourself when you think that you are, like, angry with them, but I don't know. I just relate to how Natsuki's treating her right now, because nice people are cool, but it is not very nice when you don't have water. No, I won't. Okay, my brother just came in the room. I don't know why. This keeps happening. Okay. It's not your fault. It just makes me uncomfortable. I can't help it. Yeah, and what I was saying before was I kind of relate with how Natsuki's treating her, because I always mess up with really nice people. But, like, yeah, I'm not trying to be directly rude, but you're just uncomfortable, and you don't know what to say, and it comes off as bad, or angry with them. Still, I'm sorry. It's fine. Well, let's move on to something that makes us both happy. I should continue the book you gave me, since I didn't get very far yet. Sure. Over the next few days, Sayori begins the club meeting by approaching Natsuki with unwavering enthusiasm. It's Natsuki! But, I don't know if it really works. Natsuki... Yeah. I feel like, well, you're gonna need that balance, I guess. Hi, Natsuki. At the end of the the end of one club meeting, Monica, who has become rather interested in Sayori's friendship mission, starts an innocuous conversation with Natsuki while she packs up. It's cool even finding time to spend with Sayori. She was pretty excited to have a chance to read manga with you. Yeah, I'm sure you've been enjoying the chance to share it too, right? Yeah, mostly. Suki glances over her shoulder, but she doesn't reply further. What's on your mind? Nothing. I don't talk to people behind their backs. Oh. And Suki falls silent, but she just fidgets instead of getting back to what she was saying, what she was doing, as though she wants to say more. It's okay to share your feelings. It's different from talking about someone behind your back. I guess. I just hate it when people talk about me behind my back, so I'm better than to do it to others. Monica shares a bright smile. You're really considerate. Thanks, I guess, but it doesn't feel like it. You can trust me. Natsuki stands in silence for a moment, still fidgeting. I just feel smothered sometimes. I'm not used to someone being like all over me right after we met. I mean, it's fun to hang out with her, but I have no control over the pace. I can't just meet someone and instantly become best friends with them, like we share everything about myself. That's not how it works. I just have to chill out sometimes. Oh, I didn't realize that was happening. It's fine, why would you have? I know, I just feel bad about it. I know Sayori, so I should have realized. Monica navigates through her tinge of guilt, which is surfaced mainly due to her being the one who previously encouraged Sayori's, oh my gosh, behavior. Despite not knowing the situation, Monica can't help but feel a little responsible. Do you want me to talk to her about it? No, I wouldn't like that. Well, I could divert her to another club activity for you or something. No way, that would be so underhanded and mean. Sorry, I didn't think that one through. Besides, just because I complained about it doesn't mean I'm asking for someone to solve my problems for me. True. I'm sorry. I guess I just instinctively want to solve problems, even if I am invited to. It's fine. I would talk to Sayori about it, but it would make things really weird between us. I feel like it would make her constantly be afraid she's bothering me. And I don't know how to just keep things natural. Well, I think if you do a good job expressing all your feelings, she would totally understand. In the form of a poem. I don't know. Sarah really wants to be the best she can for other people. I think she would actually be really happy. That you want to improve her friendship with her. Maybe. I just feel so dumb. Talking to someone about how to be friends with them, it's just weird and not cool. Monica shrugs. It's the literature club. Then she mumbles through a stifled laugh. It's not the cool club. Hey! Sorry, that just tickled me for some reason. What the heck does that mean? What? Look, I know you're in kind of a tough spot, and it's hard for you to really express yourself. But you've really demonstrated that you're great at self-reflection and critical thinking, even if it doesn't feel like it to you. I think that's the most important part of being able to navigate through these kinds of things. So I believe you'll find the right thing to do. Well, Natsuki extensively starts to reject the compliment, but she can't find any excuse to do so. Thanks. Natsuki gathers her things and she finishes her thought in a mumble. And I'm so glad I joined the club, even if it's weird sometimes. Monica smiles, but Natsuki turns her back and walks away before waiting for a reply. It was an unusual way for Natsuki to express her appreciation. Monica knew what she meant. It made Monica feel like everything was going to be okay. Oh my gosh. Mail? What the heck? I've lost her. Oh, also something I want to say about the have a nice weekend thing. Like, that's weird, because, Monica also sends that to you, I think, when Yuri dies. Okay. Okay, who's responsible for creating a Twitter account for Monica? I think it's hilarious. For God's sake, don't tell Paula. Ha 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 ha. It would get 404 in a microsecond. Are you just relaying her tweets manually, or did you use some kind of code to pass through the layer and automate it? Based on the contents of her tweets, not screaming for help, I assumed it coming from the control simulation. What the heck is going on? Balance. It's lunchtime. Suri, who usually buys her lunch, is making her way to the cafeteria like any other day. The clamor and bustle of students was drowned out by Sayori's impeccable skill of zoning out. However, her imagination is momentarily interrupted by the glimpse of a familiar pink-haired girl. Hey, that's Natsuki. I never run into other club members around the school. Natsuki! Sayori stands on her tiptoes and waves. Natsuki, who's busy and walking and chatting with her friends, doesn't notice Sayori at first. Then she glances over in Sayori's direction. Sayori waves enthusiastically. Ah! Following her friends, Natsuki quickly ducks around the corner. Hey! She definitely saw me. Monica is the first to arrive to the club meeting, then Natsuki. Sayori, having glanced through the window to see Natsuki was already inside, is unable to work up the courage to enter. Natsuki's been so distant with me. I was stupid to think she ever wanted to be friends. She only got excited because she got to share her manga. But aside from that, she doesn't even like me. I should just go home today. Sorry, but do you plan on going inside? No. Why? I'm sulking. Oh. Well, I'm sorry for bothering you. Excuse me. No, don't leave me! Okay, my mouse pad is dying right now. And yes, I'm not using the mouse because I'm stretching. Oh, I'll stay here then. I don't want to go. I'm afraid of bothering Natsuki. I saw her at lunch today, so I waved and called out to her. But instead of saying hi, she just ran away from me. Really? Not bad. Hey! I'm sorry, that was a joke. It just sounded something stupid. It sounded like something stupid I would do from anxiety? Yeah, that makes sense too. Well, I just don't like attention being drawn to myself. Oh. Well, that makes sense based on the person you are. Natsuki isn't shy at all. Like that at all. Wait! Oh, shoot, I forgot to mention something. Okay. Since I didn't want to, ruin the moment with content warnings, they're off right now. Nothing really has happened so far, so it's fine. But, something might happen. Maybe it'll get to the darkest, most nitty-gritty, terrible stuff there is in the story. And it'll make you cry. Tears of PTSD. So, yeah, be careful. Sorry. If you think you might, be affected by what Natsuki or Sayori could entail, be careful, alright? Yeah, that's all I have to say. But Natsuki isn't shy like that at all. I thought we were friends, but it feels like every day she's just trying to distance herself more instead of get closer. I used to feel like she was only spending time with me during the club because I was reading manga, but she doesn't actually want to be friends with me. Well, I feel like I'm missing a lot of context here. Was she in the middle of anything when you approached her? No, she was just walking with her friends. Here he pauses for a moment. How do I put this? So you're really fond of your friends, right? You're always wanting to spend time with them. Of course, I don't think there's anything more important to me. I mean, the best parts of my day are always with my friends. Besides that, I really hate being alone, so... You hate being alone? Sarah nods. We're very different people. Probably because some not so nice thoughts fill her head. I cherish my time alone. I wouldn't trade it for anything. So I think, well, if I was trying to have alone time, and if it was being threatened by with an interruption, then spitting facts, it just would not make me very happy. Yeah, but that doesn't have to do with Natsuki. she was already with her friends and trying not to be alone or anything. No, I think it's similar. Well, we're all friends in the club. We have our own lives outside the club as well. If you think about it, making new friends is a casual occurrence that happens on a daily basis. A friendship is an invitation to intertwine your lives together. But the capacity at which each person is ready to do that might be different. There are friends who just like to have fun together, and others who talk every day and share every detail of their lives with each other. I think that when establishing a friendship, it's important to consider the comfort level of the other person. Dude, I thought you were lonely, but you're being very smart about this. So good. I mean, we don't really know much about Natsuki's life outside of the club. It could be that she simply needs to make friends at her own pace rather than jump headfirst into a new commitment. But it means I really was bothering her. I just really wanted to be good friends with her, so I treated her like one. Was I actually hurting her? I don't know. I'm sorry. My insight was really only based on what I understand about my own needs. And Natsuki and I are completely different, so why was I so selfish? Even if it's all true, then it still means I hurt her. I think I messed up. Mary, with you, I think I was really careful to understand your needs when I was becoming friends with you. But I wasn't careful at all with Natsuki because she already seemed really social. And she took control of everything instead of looking for a right balance. Now I hurt her and she doesn't want to talk to me. How can I let myself do this? Sayori? I think that, well, there was one time where you told me something about the way I saw things in my head being from reality. It's easy to automatically jump to the worst case scenario, but I think it's more likely that Natsuki doesn't harbor any ill feelings towards you, so I think if we were to realistically consider the situation and how it would cause someone to feel, I'm bad at this, I'm sorry. Dude, you're spitting facts. You're a lot better, you're a lot better than me at things like comforting and reassuring people. Suddenly, Sayori gives Yuri a gentle hug. You're the best, Yuri. I'm sorry for burdening you with this. You were trying so hard for me. You're such a sweetheart. It's not a burden. I enjoy listening to others. And my friends deserve happiness. Sayori beams. Well, I think I'm going to give Natsuki some space. She should do what she wants. If she still does want to be friends, then I'll need to learn her needs and I'll match her boundaries. Yeah, I'm sure that that's what's best. I wish I didn't feel so awful and guilty. It makes me feel desperate, like I need to make it up to her without trying to make her happy. That's not what she means. I just need to tell myself that. It hurts, but I guess it means I still need to grow. For once, Sayori isn't the all-powerful being, which is interesting. I really want to grow as a person. If it's to be better of my friends, I want that. That's very mature of you, Sayori. I'm mature. Sayori hops up and down on her toes. So, does this mean you'll be going home after all? Sayori shakes her head. I need to be here and show her that I respect her space. I'll just spend the club by myself today. Wait, what? Yuri nods in understanding. You can go in first. Okay. Blocking the door. Oh! Sayori steps aside. By the way, before Yuri enters the clubroom, Sayori interjects. You said that you and Natsuki are completely different, but I don't really think that's true. I think you're actually really similar in a lot of ways. Yuri smiles and shakes her head. Sayori, that's absurd. You're really silly sometimes. I'm gonna die. You know what else is silly? How the water bottle is not full at all. It's very empty. Okay, I'm gonna die. Yuri turns and enters the clubroom. After a moment, Sayori follows. I'm gonna die. This is the end. Tell my family I love them. Okay. The clubroom is quiet. When Sayori walks in, Natsuki glances in her direction. Sayori smiles and gives Natsuki a quick wave before sitting down across the room. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Sayori decides it's best to continue the manga she was reading, so she pulls it out. However, it looks like Natsuki isn't reading today. She has a sheet of paper in front of her and is tapping a pen against her desk, staring at it. She's making the poem. Oh, are we writing today? Monica speaks in a quiet voice, unwilling to disturb a piece of the clubroom. She kneels down at Natsuki's desk. Hey! Natsuki pulls the sheet closer to her and covers it with her arms. Sorry, I didn't mean to peek. Whatever. I just wanted to see how everything was going. It's fine. Natsuki replies dismissively. She glances over at Sayori, who is focused on her manga. Monica follows Natsuki's gaze. I think she's mad at me. How come? I'm busy right now. Ask me later. Monica falls silent. Natsuki looks back down at her paper. She inches her hand away from the top margin, allowing Monica to see. It says, to Sayori. Understanding, Monica smiles and breaks her spine. She places a hand on Natsuki's shoulder and whispers softly, I'm proud of you. Natsuki looks away, but makes no motion to remove Monica's hand. Monica gives Natsuki's shoulder a quick squeeze before standing up and pulling away. The end of the club meeting passes. Yuri has already departed. So has Monica after checking on Sayori and Natsuki to ensure they wouldn't stay too late. Sayori was determined to yawn. Determined to finish her manga volume before heading out, since the end was approaching. However, with Natsuki also staying late for an unknown reason, the silent tension hangs in the air. After finishing the volume, Sayori brings it into the closet to put it away. She slides it back into the shelf while Natsuki watches. And Natsuki gets up and pulls it back in order to return it to its proper location. Sorry, I didn't know where it was supposed to go. It's fine. Two fall silent again, avoiding eye contact. They both look like they're about to say something, but neither can break the silence. The moment passes. Well, I'll be on my way. See you tomorrow. Sayori turns away to hide her pained expression and walks away from the closet. If there was any proof Natsuki no longer wanted to be friends, this was it. Defeated, Sayori carries herself out of the clubroom. Once in the hallway, Sayori takes a deep breath and hits her palms against her cheeks to clear her head a little. Suddenly, Natsuki's stammering voice calls from behind. Natsuki? Startled, Sayori turns back to face Natsuki. Here we go. Natsuki fidgets and anxiously continues with a shaking voice. I have a lot of things to say. Me too. But you go first. Natsuki bites her lip and can't stay still. Well, first of all, she cuts herself short, struggling to continue. Trying to force the words out, she stamps her foot and hops up and down a little. I'm sorry for the thing I did at lunch, and I'm sorry for being kind of mean lately. It's really hard for me to I'm not good at things that make me uncomfortable, especially when it comes to like feelings and stuff. Alright, a master explainer. So, face burning, Natsuki clams up again. Instead of continuing, she simply holds the sheet of paper Sayori picked. Best place in the world. I love my bedroom. It's full and bright of colors and soft things. The sunlight shines and makes everything sparkle. It's the best place in the world. It has all my treasures. All my books, my collections, my memories. All my dreams are born in this room. It's the best place in the world. It has all my secrets, all my failures, my fears, my feelings. Sometimes it feels so fragile that the door will break at the slightest touch. But it's still the best place in the world. But when someone knocks, I get scared. I brace my arms against the loose hinges. Please don't break. Don't come in. I'm not ready. It's my best place in the world. The knocking won't stop. I block the door with furniture. An eye peeks through the keyhole, and I panic. I'm trapped in the best place in the world. I'm not ready to share my favorite place. I need to clean my secrets and make my bed to hide my nightmares. I need to touch them to put them away, to see them again. I have so much to do and I'm scared. I'm not ready, but it's still my favorite place. I still want to share it. However long it takes, if you wait patiently, I'll eventually open the door and I'll show you the best place in the world. Well, that's really nice. Yeah, alright. It's a poem. But I thought, well, I sucked it up so that things could work out with you. So just be happy about it. Please? Sarah smiles deeply from the bottom of her heart. I'm happier than I can express. I feel so awful, but I'm so happy that you would do this for me. I actually realized before the club meeting today that I made a mistake. I got so caught up in the chase to get closer to you that I forgot to think about what you wanted. And that we probably have different ways we like to make friends. About, like, the friendship stuff. I mean, it's okay. I understand, so you don't have to force yourself to talk about it. Your poem did a good job. So you don't force yourself if you're not ready yet. Okay, sorry. Wait a second. Whoa. Something's off. Guys, help. Oh no. Guys. Oh no. It's 12. Oh my gosh. It's 12. Guys, it's 12. It's freaking 12. Holy help. Okay, we're gonna have to go to the other side of the room. Okay, we're going to the other side of the room. So don't force yourself if you're not ready, okay? The lights just turned off in my house. People are sleeping. This is really bad. Oh no, I just breathed in the mic. Natsuki nods. You don't have to feel like... Okay, I need to get so close to the mic. You don't have to feel like... Okay. You don't have to feel like you did anything wrong. It was my fault, and I'm sorry. I wasn't mad at you today or anything like that. I actually felt really guilty and wanted to give you some space. I was thinking it was silly that I just approach you all the time, and I should just let you approach me when you want to. Just whatever makes you comfortable. I'll respect that from now on. Friendship should always start with those kind of things, with the right balance. And Suki nods again. One thing about that. Well, I don't want to have to approach you all the time either. I just want it to be balanced, like you said. Suri nods. I understand. Well, we'll make sure of that together then. The two came to an understanding. Well, anyway, now that the two of them have found common ground, Natsuki finds it easier to speak more freely again. Everyone's sleeping, and I just realized this is so bad. I'm not gonna be like sharing my poems all the time now, or anything like that. But I guess it wouldn't hurt to do it once in a while. Only the best ones. So you better like them, because otherwise it might change our mind. I'll like anything you do, Natsuki. I was just saying. More importantly, I hate to tell you about my new boyfriend. Huh? Oh, for the manga. Wait, I need to guess who it is. You definitely won't be able to guess. The two of them walked down the hallway. Oh my god, we have so much to talk about. Darn, I should have told you to save the last two chapters so I could see your reaction to the big reveal. Aw, you wanted to enjoy it with me. That's so cute. Oh, shush. Yo. Oh, no mail. But we got a picture, I think. Yo. We did it. And we got a Natsuki one of her posing. Okay. I'm gonna have to pick it up tomorrow. Probably do it in the afternoon or maybe, I don't know. You have reflection and self-love. Oh my gosh. It's 12:12 a.m. This is a great idea. Okay, I'm gonna go eat a snack, get some more water, and sleep. I hope you have a good day. Yeah, I'll pick it up tomorrow probably, though technically I'll be posting the first one soon. I don't know. This is just chronological order speaking. Yeah. So anyway, I'll see you some other time. I'm gonna go eat, and bye.